Hi guys, welcome to Charities Bubble USA, your #1 channel. It's a fine morning. I told you Kansas weather is different. Yesterday it was snowing. Today we have a little bit of sun. It's very cold. It's still cold, but not very cold like yesterday. So the weather in Kansas changes a lot. I'm gonna talk about a few things here. My name is Charity Nganga. This is Charities Bubble USA. So I saw some feedback there. Guys, thank you for helping me to reach 9,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing. Kindly consider, when you watch a video, comment, like the video, just click that thumbs up. That really helps the video. And also share this information with your friends, share it with your family members, because DV lottery is good. It's something that is good. It changes someone's life. But we need to know the basics, the basics of the DV lottery. Very, very, very important. Because if we don't know, then we are not able to go about it nicely. So there was this question that I was asked about the payment, the visa payment, the airplane payment, So you have won your DV lottery, you have been selected, you have filled out your DS-260, and now you wanna your process. You've been sent for your 2NL, and now you are thinking of coming. You're preparing yourself to come. Now, from there on, when you're preparing yourself to come, I'm just showing you around. These are farms. If you can see, the people have already planted. And since it rains in January, you find that by January, February, March, everything will be up and it's gonna be beautiful. And the way you are seeing the grass is dry and not very good. All these changes, guys, and it looks very, 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 very different. You know what I mean? Very, very, very different. So I'm gonna go this way. Can you imagine? Look at the weather. There is even sun. And yesterday it was full of snow, guys. So you have won your DV lottery, and you have done all the processes. Now there is something that you need to know, especially for the new members, that up to the time that you start processing your DV lottery, it doesn't matter whether you have one child or you have 5 kids or you are by yourself. Everything becomes individualized from that time. Everything. So let's start with the medical, because you will be directed in that paper, the 2NL that they sent you, to go for a medical to their own assigned place. There's a specific place that you have to go to. So you find that, let's assume you have 3 kids. For every person you have to pay a separate fee. Everything is separate. So, and they tell you the charges on that instruction paper, how much you're gonna be charged, so that you can be ready with the money that you need. So you have to know that it is not like an individual, it's not like a whole family thing. If you are in a family, it's an individual thing. So that is number 1. Number 2, so you are done with the medical, and then it's time for you to go and get your visa. Now, the visa, everybody gets their own visa. And remember, if you had done the application, like for the people who did the application this year, they didn't use a passport. So the first thing after you win your DV lottery that you will be thinking about is getting an individual passport for everybody in the family. It doesn't matter even if it's a baby who is less than 1 year old. Everybody must get a passport. Very, very, very important that you have to know that. So when you are going to get your visa, it is still individual. I do remember we had 2 kids by that time, so we paid for 4 people. And they tell you, DV lottery is self-explanatory, especially if you are born. They tell you everything. And that's what happens here in the US. You find that when you come and live here in the USA, what happens is that if you are going somewhere, or maybe you are supposed to do something, they give you all the instructions. This is what you're supposed to do. If you're supposed to log into a certain website, this is where you're supposed to log in. if you're supposed to, you know, the time, if you're supposed to go and visit that place, the time that you will go, like everything, guys, it's self-explanatory. And it's the same thing with the DV lottery. And that's why I normally say that do not go seeking information from other people. Because most probably when you seek information from other people, you are going to end up getting the wrong information. So, watch my video, go to travel.state.gov and verify. Read that paper. Do you know the funny thing is that someone might have win the DV lottery, but they are not reading the instructions. And I say that because that was me before I came to the USA. I do remember very well when we did our DV lottery. What happened is that we were given the confirmation number. After we were given the confirmation number, we didn't even read the instructions. So by the time we were going to check, I had already lost it. I didn't even know where it was, guys. Like, we looked for it everywhere and we couldn't find it. Thank God that we were able to retrieve our confirmation number. If we were not able to, then we wouldn't have come to the US, like that's for sure. We wouldn't have come. So guys, I need you to be reading the instructions. It's important. I'm going to my daughter's school. This is my daughter's school. I'm going to take for her some stuff that she needs. So I'm going to look for a place to park because I have to walk there. So that's what I'm saying. Read the instructions. Read what you have been told. Very, very important. So now I'm going home. So sunny. But let this sun not fool you guys. It looks very sunny, but it's cold. Very, very, very cold. So I hope you can see a person walking their dog there. Walking your dog here is a chore. Because when you come to the US, if you want to have a dog, you're gonna treat the dog like your own child. Excuse me. So I have a cold, guys. So if you have a dog, I'm digressing because I saw that guy, that lady walking her dog. So here it's not like the way we treat dogs differently out there in Africa because they don't stay in the house and they don't get, you know, all that. But here, when you have a dog, it stays with you in your house. You have to buy it dog food. You have to take it to the vet. You have to wash. Sometimes you have to clean it in your house, or maybe you have to take it to the vet so that it can be cleaned. You know, you have to have insurance for your dog. So that's something that, you know what I mean, you have to think about if you want to have a dog. You know, there's some people who really love dogs, and it's okay. But when you come here, it's a little bit different. So like I was saying, guys, you need to be prepared. Very, 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 very prepared, because everything will be individualized. I saw that question and I was like, let me talk about it because I know it wasn't on my other video, my previous video. So I hope that one is clear, guys. So the DV lottery is free for application. You can do it for yourself. You can do it on the phone. But to process it takes money. It takes a lot of money to do the processing, but the money can be found. And that's why I was talking about that in a previous video, and saying that if you have you have that dream of coming to live here, you have been filling your DV lottery, then look at, have you been saving? Because it's important to do savings, like to have something. And why I talk about that is that if me and my family, if we hadn't been saving our money, I don't think we would have come to the US, guys. But we did a lot of saving. We always did a lot of saving because I know when you save something, you know, it helps in a rainy day. And of course, have something. If you have something that you own, then you can sell that, and then you process all your stuff, and then you come in. Which, of course, if you want to go and take a loan and process your DV lottery, nobody is gonna give you a loan. because nobody wants to give you a loan and then they don't know where you're going and they don't know how their loan is going to be paid. No. So you can't go through that route. The only route is, what do you have? What have you saved for yourself? So you see these apartments or these how homes, these are rental homes. They were just built. They are new homes for renting. It's a new homes for renting. So guys, I just like to show you around how it looks like. I do like to show you around and talk about some of the things that you have to know, especially if you want to come to the USA and live here. So that question, I hope I have answered it correctly, that if you are processing your visa, the air ticket, the money for the medical, all that is individualized. So individualized means that everybody will have to be paid for. It doesn't matter even if it's a child that is less than 1 year old, they will have to be paid for. So I hope that is clear, capiche? So guys, I'll see you in another video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing, like my videos, share them with your friends, share them with your family members, and that's how we roll, guys. So I'll see you in another video. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you. Goodness, there's an accident over here. Oopsie. There is an accident. You see, when there's an accident, so many police cars are there. So many are there. So I don't know if they are going to have us go through that way. They want us to turn, but yeah, there's an accident there. Go. Yeah. So here the policemen are you know, they work for the job that they were given. If you call cops in your house or if you have an accident, they are there within 10 minutes, like 10 minutes. So you know, I do remember like it was so hard even to get a policeman, you know, even to have an audience with them. But here when you call them, if you are in distress, you get help like ASAP. You just call 911 and they're there. So like that accident just happened right now. And you see like there are 3 police cars there, you know. So those are some of the things that you will find when you come here in the US. I like to show you, you know, like the live things that happen here in the US. Because it's a different life, guys. That's why I always encourage you to fill out the DV lottery. Fill it out, guys. Fill out the DV lottery. And pray hard, because miracles do happen, guys. Miracles do happen, and people's lives change because of DV lottery. So I'm almost home, running. So you can see the snow is still a little bit over there. So guys, I'll see you in another video. Thank you and God bless you.